दोस्तों, let's discuss about citizen suit provision in context of environmental law. As the name suggests, citizen suit means a citizen or a normal person can take a suit, can institute a suit against a polluter or an erring industry, and in the court of law. But and these things are very common in the developed countries like US, UK, Australia. But in India, before introduction of 1986 Environment Protection Act, the situation was that it's only the government officials who could institute the suit. But this had limitations, and we saw in Bhopal gas tragedy also, because the government cannot be aware of everything. So what it led to was that you had to be reactive for the disaster took place, and then you had to institute a suit or file a claim. But under citizen suit, any person from the public will can institute a suit. So this will ensure greater accountability and greater enforceability. So under this, so just take for example, under Section 19 of Environment Protection Act 1986, any citizen can institute a suit against an erring industry or a plant. The only requirement is it has to give a mandatory 60-day notice to the concerned government official who would otherwise take the suit. But it's the citizen suit, and after this there were amendments in Water Act, Air Act to institute similar provisions empowering the citizen. Having said this, it is still in evolutionary stage. So like EPA, it says that the sample which could be admissible is only the sample which is by pollution control boards. On the other hand, in US, the sample by a citizen can also be admissible. So we see that this gives a lot of power and accountability towards the public. So दोस्तों, but before we part, we need to discuss the difference between PIL and citizen suit provision. So दोस्तों, PIL is very broad. It's public interest litigation or social interest litigation. On the other hand, citizen suit mechanism is only for environmental law. And the second difference is PILs are discretionary, are by discretion provided by the higher courts under their writ jurisdiction. On the other hand, the provisions for citizen suit are made under specific statutes, like we saw Environment Protection Act, Water Act, and they empower a citizen to take up the suit. Moreover, PILs, the remedies in PILs are broader, more general, while in citizen suit the remedies are what is provided by the statute. And it's not a new remedy. So in like whatever remedy that could earlier be achieved by government officials will now be achieved by filing a suit by the average citizen also. सो दोस्तों, दैट वाज इट फॉर सिटीजन सूट मैकेनिज्म. आई होप आपको समझ में आया होगा. कोई दिक्कत, कोई परेशानी कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर बताइएगा. मिलते हैं एक नए वीडियो में किसी नए मैटर के साथ. टिल देन,